Hey guys, Nima here. I'm here to quickly do a demonstration of you guys of how I use the BioWell technology with the BioTekna, PPG, and Regmatex. So follow me. So I'm quickly doing a scan. I have my profile that's pulled up on the screen here, and I'm going to do a scan of my 10 fingers. And we're going to go ahead and analyze my scan to quickly take a look at what's happening with my biofield. So this is my energy field right now. So what I can do is take a look at my energy diagram and see what areas energetically need attention. So if you see here, this is pointing out to my stomach area that there's a little bit of overactivity there. There's a little bit of an overactivity up here that's pointing out to around my jaws and my teeth. And we see a shootout on this side, which is more related to my pituitary, how the energy is moving through my pituitary gland. And on the same time over here, we can see that there's a shootout here around my prostate. So, if you look a little bit further up, we'll go right around my cerebral zone, which is around the back of my neck. We see that there's a dip, so there's a little bit of energy droppage in that area. And if you look on this side as well, around the same area, which is around right the back of my neck, around the cerebral zone or the cerebral cortex, there is a bit of a dip also. So now, what do I do with this information? So what I do, I use the new BioTekna technologies that we have been doing a lot of research on to see how we can actually look at the information on the biofield and actually see if we can correct them in real time. So I'll show you guys how we work with the PPG stress flow, which this will help to regulate my autonomic nervous system. So it has respiratory biofeedback. So through respiratory biofeedback, it will help me to reset my autonomic nervous system to a receiving mode, to a parasympathetic mode. So I'm going to do that at the same time. I'm going to be running the Regmatex, which is the electrodermal biofeedback system that will send information that will take biofeedback from my wrist and will apply information through my earlobes, through the acupuncture points in my ears. So right now, this is the PPG. I'm going to grab the Regmatex, which is this system up here. These are the systems, these are the sensors that I will connect to one side of my ear, and the other sensor will go to the other side of my ear. And then the black color will go on my right hand, this is the electrodermal biofeedback, this is very highly conductive wristband that is taking biofeedback from the meridian pathways on my wrist. You want to make sure it's nice and tight so that the conductivity is really in place. And you want to make sure that these connectors are nice and steady. These are it's not uncomfortable at all. I don't really feel a pinch or anything, but it's just like it's firm that's sitting on my neck. So now I'm going to go to the software for BioTekna, and I'm going to go to Regmatex, and it's asked me if I want to run the PPG with it at the same time. I say yes. So I'm combining the two therapy, the respiratory biofeedback with electrodermal microcurrents. So now we're going to put the sensors on. The L goes on the left index finger. Make sure these are not tangled. See, just like that. So we'll go on here. We want to make sure it's nice and snug. And the other finger will go in here. There are two lasers on here and photometers that's measuring the information, the blood flow from the system. So this is measuring our autonomic nervous system and HRV in a clinical way, and then this is the PPG stress flow, and then this the wristbands and the earpiece is the Regmatex, which is it's a electrodermal biofeedback. All right, so let's see it in action now. So now, as soon as I run the system based on MUS, which is medically unexplained symptoms that I have already filled out in the system, it's making me some recommendations, but I want to go with information that I saw from BioWell. So I'm going to go to the specific regulations, I'm going to go to districts, and we saw the pituitary that I needed a little bit of help with energetically. This is the prostate. And then, let me see what else. Stomach area around the colon. So we do colon. And we also had, we already selected those, jaws and teeth. So we go back here now and we select teeth. And we saw on the cortex, the cerebral cortex, so we can run the cerebellum, we can run the cervical invertebral disc, cervical spine, vertebrae, and that should do it. So now I can set this up for a 30-minute session. I can adjust the time, and we'll go ahead and start the session. So I'll just have to keep these nice and steady while this is calibrating right now, and it will be a 30-minute session, so I will be with you guys after the session is done. Wow. What a session. Okay, so now I'm going to run the BioWell back on myself again, and I'm going to remove the sensors here to see how this section actually influenced my biofield. So let's take a look. Okay, so let's go back to BioWell. Sure you guys can see my screen. Okay, so now let's do an analysis here. And let's do a compare. Okay, so looking at the biofield, you can see that there's more of a, my energy was pretty good to begin with, but you can see that there's more energy coming to my head in these areas that was missing. There's a bit more energy coming there, and there's more of a balance that's around the field. And if we look at different sides here, this side, we can see some of these overactivities are less. So now let's go to the chakras. Let's do before, that's the after. See that energy levels improved, energy became more optimal. And let's look at the energy diagram here in the before. You can see there was a big shootout here on the prostate area, and on the jaws and the teeth, and on the pituitary. But on the after, you can see that how much more balanced the energy is going around the system here. So I see improvement in the ascending colon. There was improvement in the jaws and the teeth. There was improvement on the jaws and the teeth on the left side as well. So did the thyroid throat area improve, also the pituitary improved, and the prostate area. So we can see that just by running a 30-minute session, we're able to influence our biofield that quickly by a combination of regulating the autonomic nervous system and using electrodermal biofeedback. So that was a quick 30-minute session to do the BioWell, run a 30-minute session. So usually about an hour session. And there is a clinical research that once we do 6 sessions within 3 weeks, that there is a huge improvement within the energetic body. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video.